Good morning, teacher. My name is Milady Jimenez. In this video, we'll talk about my point of the interview answers. I agree with each of the answers in my interview. Ali mentions that the government should focus on other expenses, and he is absolutely right. The government should first cover the expenses of its populations. At present, it is seen how the lack of resources in public health complicates the situations in which we find ourselves even more. For these reasons, I think that explorations can be in the background for a government. In the next questions, my interview mentions that space exploration is interesting because I agree with it. Strongly, a spacecraft has give good results since space images can be obtained and these images make space explorations interesting for human beings. What Columbus do is presently what is discussed in the next question. Like Ellie, I believe that thanks to the study of space, human beings can know what is outside our planet, who its world, thus contributing the science that is progressing more and more. As mentioned by my interview and mentioned previously, the government should not use public funds, since these funds are predetermined for the population basic services, such as education, health, and more others. Space exploration is not an essential resource for the group of country. In the next questions, I respect the opinion of my interview very much because I also am believer. In addition to that, I believe that human beings should also become aware of what we do. For example, with the passage of time, we see a lot of pollutions in disease in the forests. I think it's not necessary to go to another planet if we learn to take care of our planet. Like Ellie, personally, I do not believe that the explorations of Mars is permanent for these populations, and I do not see its benefits since expensive amount of money are invested in these missions. Sender robots can be less dangerous than extremely humans, as by my interview mentions. But I think that if explaining the spacecraft on satellite is expensive, creating a special robot for explorations will be even more expensive. I think that images from the satellites are enough. International relations can work towards explorations but is early size. I think there are other more important fields that can help in it. In these questions, I agree with my interviewed as oppositions in their first choice they can choose to spend their monetary funds. I believe that not even the government should be required. Finally, beyond not solving the problems that the populations has, disadvantages will also be the risk that reigns in space from spacecraft that they no longer work, which hurt space and also our seas because most of these debris fall into time, affecting the marine fauna. Thank you, teacher. Bye.